All right, all right, all right. Here. 1 second. Good. All right, good morning. I'm going to put some headset on here so I can hear all the chats come through. Welcome to Manhunt. Today is Saturday, March 21st. Saturday, March 21st. We're still trying to fight the same dragon we've been fighting for the last 2 days straight. So hopefully you guys are down for watching life repeat itself over and over again and dealing with the suffering of that. It's going to be great. Today we're going to be going through Job chapters 6 and 7, and I'm very excited for it. I think it's going to be great. After Eliphaz finishes speaking, right, that's what we just got done reading. Eliphaz has been given his input as to what he thinks is going on. He tries to deliver it with grace, but he also brings a lot of blame. And he basically says, Job's going to respond and be like, hey, listen, you don't understand what I'm going through. You don't get what's happening with me. He's going to define the weight of his suffering. He's going to call out his friends for actually just being unhelpful. And then he turns his attention to God, right? We're going to read 2 chapters here today, his entire response all at once. Excuse me. And so I'm looking forward to it. I think this chapter sends a pretty powerful message that faith is not always calm and composed. Sometimes it's raw, it's wrestling, it's questioning, it's crying out in the middle of the night. And we can remember that and hold on to that. So I'm looking forward to it. But before we do that, we're going to go through our daily proverb as well as our gratitude for the day. So proverb of the day comes to us from Proverbs 10, starting in verse 7. And it is, the memory of the righteous is a blessing, but the name of the wicked will rot. That was really impactful to me. I think about when I have the opportunity to hear stories of people like my grandparents that I respect and look up to a lot. I think about how their memory, the memory of righteous people, is a blessing even to me and to those around them. But the name of the wicked will rot, right? Their time is short. People who actively seek out the destruction of those around them, there's only so long that even their memory will last. That's an interesting thought here. Okay, well, the timing of that was pretty bad. All right. Let's proc some bleed real quick, and then we'll not bleed. Well, probably bleed too, but we need to actually get some. Ouch. Okay. We need to get him poisoned. We're going to move. All right. Okay. All right, let's go. All right. Gratitude for the day. I am thankful today for last night I got to play some games with my buddies, and that was fun. It was a good break. Life's been pretty busy, so we had a really good time. Thankful for that. I've been thankful for the weather, man. We've got our weather's been crazy. It's going to be like 85 degrees today here, and last week we had like 5 inches of snow, and so, whoops, run. Thank you. So I'm super grateful for that as well. What's up, Ashton? Hi. Let's move in. Okay. That one was close. Hold on. He's leaving. We did get him poisoned though. So I'm excited about that. I want to do this in the first shot so that we can move on. See, but every time I do that, and then he'll start pulling out some laser beam and we'll all die. Red Tape, welcome. Thanks for liking the live, man. Oh, he's gone. I don't know. There he is. Okay. See, this is where I die every single time. Every single time. I'm just going to, like, run as far away as I can. See, was that even close to me, though? That's what I get frustrated about. I didn't feel like that was close to me. Yo, you're good. Thank you. Oh, no. That was a mistake. We're good. We're good. No, we're not good. All right. Let's finish him off. Okay. Usually we gotta run this way. Nope. Run. Roll. 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 Can't get out. I think that's the short one. We're okay. We're okay. Everything's going to be all right. There he is. I don't want to die here. I'd really like to just finish this. All right. Let's do it. Couldn't get hit. Got one. Oh, we got to run. Hold on. We pretty much figured out the attack pattern, though. That's good. Oh, the last thing I'm grateful for, so I didn't get 3 in, and I'm going to die now that I stopped focusing. We did it. We did a great job, everybody. We've got this, like, Streetlights Bible thing where you can, like, listen to the Bible on a, like, backtrack of, what do you call it, like a R&B track. And that is super good. That's really compelling. I actually listened to it while I'm planning for this because it's just a very, very different vibe of listening to the Word. So listening to Job give his speech of devastation on like a hip-hop track is pretty cool to do. Okay, we're about to hop in, but before we do, we are going to go through... Oh, where are we at? We need to go through the recap is what we need to do. So let's do that. Okay. So here's where we are in the book of Job up through the end of chapter 5. Just so everyone's on the same page. You meet Job. He's a man who is righteous. He's wealthy. He's devoted to God. God calls him literally blameless and upright. But behind the scenes, a challenge is made. Does Job love God for who he is or just his blessings? Sincere, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Hold on, let's level up real quick, and then we'll keep reading that. So Satan, or the accuser, the enemy, comes before God and offers a challenge. Hey, he's only following you because you're taking care of him. If we take this away, it's not going to work. In one devastating sequence of a day, Job loses everything, right? His wealth, his servants, even his children, and his health is taken the next day. The enemy comes back, tells God once again, hey, listen, if you skin for skin, if you do that, he's going to leave you. So he's left in physical agony. Still, he refuses to curse God. He stays honest to him. After sitting in silence with his friends, they come from long distances. Job finally speaks in chapter 3, and it's raw. He curses the day he was born, and he wishes he had never been alive. Nice to see someone not playing Crimson Desert. Oh, that's funny. At some point, I'd like to. Train, welcome, man. Happy to have you. So he does not curse God, but he does curse the day he was born, and he curses his life, essentially. He's like, hey, I just wish I was not alive. I wish I was not alive. And then after that, Eliphaz responds, right? We have 2 chapters of Eliphaz. One of his friends, probably the eldest, comes forward, and he sounds wise. His message is simple, that suffering must be a result of sin. So Job should repent, and God will restore him, right? God's going to restore you. Just repent to God. He'll restore you back to who you are. Listen, you've clearly done something wrong. This is all we know of this thing. Austin, thank you for following. Nick, thank you for following, man. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome, Nikoji. Welcome back. All right, 1 second. I got to increase a couple of these things here. We're going to get Arcane to 10. And... oh, that's it. That's all we have. That's all we have. So the tension of the entire book up to this point is Job is suffering deeply, but he has not done anything to deserve it. But the people in the book don't know that, right? That's the situation that they're in. Okay, so we're hopping in. We're going to go into Job, starting in chapter 6. We're doing 2 chapters today because this is all a part of Eliphaz's... there we go. We fixed it. We got it. All right. All a part of Job's response to Eliphaz, and it does make a bit of a transition here because then Job starts talking directly to God. But are we stuck in here? We are stuck in here. Oh, I'm happy to hear it, Nikoji. I think you followed though, right? I mean, it might just pop up because you followed it. Okay, where were we? Hold on. I've got to figure out how to get back to where we were. Is it this thing? I think it's this. I think this is where we go. Okay, verse 1. Then Job answered and said, Vibes, welcome back. You were here yesterday, I believe, or one of the days recently. Oh, that my vexation were weighed, and all my calamity laid on the balance. You don't understand what I'm going through. You don't get it. Train says, this reveals that faith doesn't mean hiding your struggle. It means bringing yours. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree that God is not fearful of your pain, right? He's not fearful of your struggle. Oh, I got rid of all my dragon things. So, oh, that my vexation were weighed, and all my calamity laid on the balance. Hey, thanks, Dylan, for following. For then it would be heavier than the sand of the sea. Therefore, my words have been rash, right? I'm not arguing that I didn't speak rashly. I'm not arguing that I didn't say things that possibly ought not to have been said. But you don't understand the depth of what I'm experiencing. God's Hammer, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Welcome in. You don't understand. You're coming at me with all this stuff, and you're not experiencing the depth of calamity that I'm getting to experience. Is this alive? No. Okay. Hold on. Thanks so much, Vibes. I appreciate that. That's very, very nice of you. Very nice of you. These bodies make me sad, actually. I'm swinging at these guys, and they've done nothing wrong. But I can't risk them all killing me at once. Okay. So then he says, for the arrows of the Almighty are in me. My spirit drinks their poison. I cannot... oh, see, he is alive. This is why you got to be careful. They're trying to trick you. Hayden has asked, is it a sin to smoke? Hayden, I don't feel confident giving you an answer to that question. Here's what I will say. If you are a believer, we're told that our bodies are now an indwelling place of the living God, that our bodies are a temple, right? So what was the temple of God is now the body of you and I. We carry the Holy Spirit inside of us. And so honoring that, right, Vibes is saying it as well, body's a temple. So honoring that temple is, I think, utmost importance. Now here's where I'll kind of take a step off of that, right? And then we'll come back to the reading. One step back that I would take is I think we can get really, really clear on, man, smoking is so icky, right, to some people that it's like, oh, so that's so clearly a sin. You should treat your body like a temple. I would also argue, though, that good morning, Trelor. God bless you. I would also argue, though, that we will overemphasize that and then de-emphasize... hold on. That guy's a big one. I got to move away from him. We'll de-emphasize all other elements of our health, right? So we'll say, yeah, our body's a temple, you can't smoke, but then we'll eat like garbage. And so I would say, is it a sin? Probably is. I don't think that I would make a normal habit of it. But I would also say that be careful before judging those around you, because there's a chance that we're not treating our own bodies like a temple either, and we could use some reproof and some, No, I don't think that's going to preclude you from the gates of heaven based upon if you were struggling through some sort of addiction to that, right? God can still have his way with you through Jesus. Train. I don't know which Corinthians we're talking about. I'm assuming 1 Corinthians 6. But that sounds good. Train, if you want to throw the entire verse into the chat so we can read it. Thai says Queen America is his Jesus. Queen America is a pretty terrible, terrible savior figure, actually. Oh, okay, that's the verse at the body of the temple. Gotcha. Familiar, welcome. Thank you for following. Okay, so if the weight of his calamity was laid on the balance, then he says it would be heavier than the sand of the sea. Therefore, my words have been rash. I'm lost. Hold on, I can't read while I walk around. Here we go. For the arrows of the Almighty are in me. Listen, God, it feels as though God is literally attacking me. Thanks, Train. Thanks for throwing that in there. Feels like he's literally attacking me. He's hunting me down with his own arrows. Gabrielle, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. And it says, my spirit drinks their poison. So he's attacking, right? Even down to his spirit is being poisoned by the assault from God, right? That's his view of this. That's his feeling of this. Robert, thank you for following. I appreciate it, man. He says, my terrors of God are arrayed against me. Or the terrors of God are arrayed against me. God himself is coming down, and he is flat out. It feels as though he is literally attacking me. He is against me. He has become an enemy unto me. You don't understand the depth of what I'm experiencing. It's one thing, right? Eliphaz is like, hey, God disciplines. He reproves those that he loves. You should turn back and repent. And Job is saying, this is nothing like any sort of discipline that I've experienced before. This is the utter end. His arrows are in me. He has become my adversary. You don't understand the depth of what is happening here. And now I'm going to go die to this tree sentinel while we keep reading this. And then he says, does the wild donkey bray when he has grass, or the ox over his fodder? So do I not have a right to make a little bit of noise? Oh my goodness, that was terrible. I'm guessing you can't parry that. That would be my guess. No, that was late. Switchy, thank you for following. Nope, I'm stuck. All right, hold on. Nope, that was terrible. We're going to die. God did buy us with a high price. Amen. It's good. The main thing that I want to be careful of is we want to make sure that... Should we just not kill this guy? Just go straight in there? Is that you're not worried about... Because I think there are two reasons that question is asked. One of which is, hey, I'm thinking about, like, smoking. Is this a problem? Usually, though, that question is not asked in that vein. The question is, am I in fear of losing some sort of salvation, or am I in fear of not being acceptable before God because I currently do smoke? And I just want to be very, very careful with that. That it's like, hey, while yes, the goal is for us to become sanctified closer and closer to perfection, it's like, guys, I sin all the time, and it's devastating to me. And some of you may believe that we can stop sinning. I go back to Paul saying, what I don't want to do, I keep on doing, and what I want to do, I don't do. And it's like, man, woe is me, but thanks be to God, Jesus is the reason that I have what I have. And so I'd be really careful when we're trying to qualify, especially if it's sin in our own life currently, that it's like, hey, yes, at some point, like, we need to move past this stuff. We're new creations. We are the temple of God. Like, we need to take care of ourselves, but also not precluding or pre-qualifying yourself too early, when the fact is, like, any element of betterment that you want to take is going to be the Spirit at work in you, right? It's not going to be you just Train is saying right now, it's not about first person, it's about three persons. So it's not me, but what Jesus did and will do. Jesus is going to do this within me. And thanks, Bilna. But wait, hold on. Binna? I think that's how you say it. Sounds cool. It's a cool name. This is actually, I'll have to show you guys my tiger at some point. This is actually just old wood floor that I cut into squares, and then super cheap little acoustic panels and lights from Amazon. So I think like the total cost for that was like $20. But I appreciate you encouraging it. Okay, so does the wild donkey bray when he has grass, or the ox low over his fodder? Can that which is tasteless be eaten without salt, or is there any taste in the juice of the mallow? And so he's saying, hey, listen, I know that I'm complaining. I know that I am. Hey, thank you for sharing the live. If you guys find this helpful and you want to share it, that would be great. Get the word out. I really appreciate that. Sneaker bait. Really, really appreciate it. Oh, I'm gonna die. I wanted to run straight in here. We're just gonna go fight Malekith. We're not gonna keep messing around. We should get helpers. That's what we should do. Nice try. Nice try. What if you can parry him? Where is my... Oh, he's fighting the guy at the door? Yeah, that makes sense. Ouch. Man, that hurts. What playthrough are you on? That's a good question. I think 3. I think I've played through twice. Oh, I need this. That was a terrible mistake. Terrible mistake. Right. Good morning, Gojo. Welcome. I gotta stop reading the live. I'm gonna die. Hey, he's very susceptible to poison, though. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Attack me. Yeah, thank you. Oh, we got him halfway. We got him halfway. This is where it gets really, really easy at this point. He actually becomes super simple to fight. All right, we're going to read while he's transforming. All right. Or is there any taste in the juice of mallow? My appetite refuses to touch them. They are as food that is loathsome to me. Oh, that I might have my request, and that God would fulfill my hope, that it would please God to just crush me. You don't understand what I'm actually dealing with. Gojo, thank you so much for the heart me. Dion, welcome. I'm happy that we're your people. Please join us. Like, oh, that he would just crush me, right? You think you understand what I'm going through. I'm not joking when I say I would rather just be dead. Cheese, welcome. Thank you so much for following as well. I would rather not be alive. You don't understand what I'm going through, right? And you're making these claims about what I should do, where I've been. You don't know the element of this quote-unquote discipline that you're saying that I'm having. I am at the end of my life. I am pushed to the very brink, and I wish that he would just take it, right? This is like a depth of despair that is crazy. And now we're going to get distracted by fighting Malekith, so bear with me here. Oh, hold on. Nice. You got him. Oh, that was terrible. Just blow your guys' mind. There are people who fight this guy with no help. And then I sit here and there's not even a chance in my life. See, doesn't even work. Me too. Malekith is a good one. I enjoy it. Malekith is a good one. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep working through it. So Job he starts out explaining, hey, you don't understand the depth of what I'm going through. Then he moves into, I do literally wish that death would find me. Yeah, Malekith is pretty hard. I agree. I might, like, you don't even understand. Like, my appetite literally refuses me. Nothing tastes good. Nothing feels good. I am constantly in despair. I would just appreciate God to just, it would please him to crush him. And you still hold that, like, he is honoring and respecting God's authority, right? Like, he is honoring who God is. He's like, listen, if it would just please him to do this, right? He's still not cursing God. He's still holding to this thing that, like, this would be my comfort, right? Or I would even exult in pain and sparing, for I have not denied the words of the Holy One. I'm not denying him. I'm not rejecting him, right? I'm not doing any of the stuff that you're saying I'm doing. I still honor and hold to the Holy One. I'm still holding him in respect and in uplifting. What is my strength that I should wait? What is my end that I should be patient? In my strength, the strength of stones, or is my flesh is my strength the strength of stones, or is my flesh bronze? Like, I can't handle what's happening to me. This isn't reproof as you believe that it is. I am at the end of everything. I don't have the strength to deal with this quote-unquote discipline that you say that I'm having. This is too much for me. I can't handle the hand of God as he sees it on him, because that's what has happened, right? God has given the authority to the adversary to do this. We're going to get help if there's anyone here. There is. Oh, hold on. I can't. Let me do it. There we go. We're going to get this. Yo, what's up, Bills? Thanks for following. We're going to get some help. Thanks, Vinny Mac. Welcome. You guys, there's a lot of people hopping in. It's cool. All right. Have I any help in me when resource is driven from me? When resource is driven from me, he who withholds kindness from a hand forsakes the fear of the Almighty. Oh, here, hold on. Let me wave at this guy. There you go. Hey. Oh, he ran away. Can't even see me. All right. Let's go fight Malekith, and then we'll keep reading. All right, now he's going to shift again, though. I'll prime for this as we move up here. Hopefully this guy doesn't go and fight this. I don't really want to kill this thing, this tree sentinel. We're running past. We're running past. Job is a sad and necessary book, man. It is a very, very important piece to us understanding suffering, us understanding like who God really is. And oh, hold on. He's pretty cool. I will say that. That felt like a bit of a ripoff. All right. I'm not sure Lair's going to be the ticket for us to win this thing. Ouch. I'm not the ticket either. Don't get me wrong. I have beat the game before, yes. This is not the first time playing. He's so quick, man. Look at that. He's also kind of like a dancer. Oh, I thought he was coming to me. All right, I'm coming. Hold on. Don't come on my side. Stay over there. That way. See, this is what. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. Why is he not hitting his foot? There we go. Don't worry, guys. We're terrible. Erich Fun Erich, welcome, man. I still have to beat the DLC. The DLC is very, very good. I enjoyed it. When playing masterpiece games like this, how can you believe in God? I would actually argue that your question is exactly the opposite. How can you believe there isn't one when we as like petty humans can come up with masterpieces like this? When it pales in comparison to God's wonder and beauty. Okay, that's all right. But Foo, you're welcome to stay here if you want to be here. We're just reading through Job. We're enjoying it. It's going to be fun. All right. Have I any help in me when resource is driven from me? He who withholds kindness from a friend forsakes the fear of the Almighty. My brothers are treacherous as a torrent bed. So torrent bed, Wrecker Kid. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Torrent bed, as torrential streams that pass away, right? So this would be something where, hey, during a specific time of the year, a stream would fill a bed, and then as time passed on, whether it was summer and the snow drift or whatever went away, then it would slowly dry up, right? That's like what a torrent bed is. It comes in, it goes, it disappears. I appreciate it. I really do. Okay, so which are dark with ice and where the snow hides itself, and when they melt, they disappear. When it is hot, they vanish from their place. The caravans turn aside from their course. So now he's talking about his friends. Jacob, man, I appreciate it. Thank you for following. James, thank you for liking it. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. So the caravan turns aside from their course. They go up into the waste and perish. The caravans of Tema look. The travelers of Sheba hope. They are ashamed because they were confident. He's talking about his friends here, right? He's like saying, hey, I had hope that as you came here that you would console me. And instead, you first accuse me. You don't bring me any peace or joy. You're like me on a caravan close to death, and I show up, and the stream is completely gone. Right, the stream that I was hoping to find, to come across, is no longer. It's not there. It dried up, and that's what it's like talking with you right now. And I'm already on the verge of death. Right, I am already at the end of my wit. I have nothing left. And now I come across what I hope to be this stream, this refreshing, these friends that I can rest with, that I can be loved by and cared for. And instead, what I find is dryness and emptiness, correction, when there's no benefit to me for it. Let's go. We got 2 friends now. If you guys are looking for top tier gameplay, this is probably not the place for you to stay. If you're looking for someone who really is pretty terrible at video games, reading the Bible, this would be the place for you. Hold on, we're just running past him. We're running past him. Then he says this, they are ashamed. These are the caravans. The caravans are ashamed because they were confident. Oh, I thought he would rush up here, and he's not doing it. He is rushing up here. Ah, that felt kind of like a ripoff. Hold on. These guys are like... Oh, they come back down. They don't just go away. I feel like this is going to be one where I watch these guys kill him. I got him poisoned, though. I feel pretty good about it. All right, let's skip. Okay, now it's just surviving his initial torrent of attacks that are focused only on me. Yep, didn't work. I died. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right. So, these caravans, they go hoping. They're ashamed because they were confident. And he's saying the same thing. Thanks, Gojo. Appreciate that. And he's saying the same thing about them. He's like, hey, I thought that I would have hope coming to y'all. I thought that I would have a piece of some sort of reprieve from what W attempt. Not really, but I appreciate it. And instead, what I found is something that just dries me up even more, that reduces my hope even further than it was. There's a lot of people here. We couldn't get a single person at Placidusax. We still got him, though. Worked out. Morning, Tristan, man. Welcome. Happy to have you here, man. Welcome back. All right, we got to keep reading. For you have now become nothing. You have seen my calamity and are afraid. Have I said, make me a gift? So now Job is like, have I ever asked you for anything? I just wanted you here to love on me, to be with me. And instead, what I'm getting is the feeling that you're expecting that I'm about to ask you to give me money or something. Have I said, make a gift? From your wealth, offer a bribe for me, or deliver me from your adversary's hand. Redeem me from the hand of the ruthless. Teach me, and I will be silent. So now he shifts, right? Those were like kind of accusational. And then he says, teach me, and I will be silent. Make me understand how I have gone astray. right? You've said all this stuff, Eliphaz, so confidently about where I'm at and what I've been doing wrong and what I've been doing well. But seemingly you give no examples of how I've done any of this wrong. How, like, what in me that can you see that has gone awry that God would be judging me for? And if you have it, tell me. Ouch, dude. The attacks are very powerful, so it's like instant death, especially when he's in the second form. Oh, he's still focused on me? How? All right, hold on. We're close. I need to heal. Malakath gave me a run for my money. Frodo Swaggins. Dude, you got the coolest name ever. That is sweet. All right. Now my job is not to die, or hopefully he's focused on somebody else. But he never is. Can someone attack, please? How do I get out of that without dying? I don't understand. Am I supposed to, like, just run in one direction? They're being very helpful, though. You guys attack him now. It's your turn. Oh, I should have jumped. Can you guys attack him? Can you guys attack him, please? Thank you. They're attacking him now. There's a slight delay when a sword comes down and you roll right as it comes out. Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks, Xavier. We do welcome Backseat Gaming here, by the way. Anything you guys can do to help is going to be very appreciated. Ooh, he's focused me. Hold on. When you have people help, it makes it a lot easier. Strength build for the win. We're doing Dex and Faith right now. I do appreciate a good, like, massive strength build, though. That felt like a ripoff. I don't think I should have died there. All right, sorry. We're back in Job. Essentially saying, hey, are you just expecting me to ask you for money? You know, that's where he's at now. So he's blaming them. You've been of no help to me, and now I just feel like you're just worried I'm going to ask you for something. And then he shifts back and he's like, hey, teach me and I will be silent. If you have something to actually train me and something to actually show me where I'm in the wrong that I can repent for, please do. I will be silent. I will listen to you. Right? But what does reproof from you reprove? Do you think that you can reprove words when the speech of a despairing man is wind? I hate that he's able to swing through the pillars and you're behind them. Yeah, I do too. I do too. You would even cast lots over the fatherless and bargain over your friend, but now be pleased to look at me, for I will not lie to your face. Please turn. Let no injustice be done. Turn now. My vindication is at stake. Is there any injustice on my tongue? Cannot my palate discern the cause of calamity? Do you really think I'm so blind to my own sin that I would not be able to tell if this were retribution for sin that I've taken on? Point to me what I've done wrong. Help me understand what I did wrong, and I'll listen to you. I will listen. I'll take the reproof. I'll do what you say. But do you not see that, like, you've known me forever? Am I not wise enough to know that if I was truly sinful, that I would be aware of why God is reproving me, why he's coming after to discipline me? He's like, do you think that I have no wisdom in this? Right? Like, that's essentially what he's saying. He's like, you assume I must have sinned. I must have sinned. But the problem is you can't point to anything, and you're acting as though I don't know God well enough to know whether or not he's holding something against me. So if you can point something out, please tell me. If not, like, what are you doing? You're not being helpful. Why is this not working? I can't touch anything over here. All right, then we jump into chapter 7, and things take a bit of a shift, and it's pretty good. I don't know what's going on. Can you guys even still hear me? I'm assuming we're still online. We're good. Has not man had a hard service on earth? So now he's unable. Okay, now we can do something, and it's going to not work again. Yeah, I'm still alive. Okay, thanks, Bilna. Binna. Let's summon this one. Okay, it's trying. It's trying. I'm going to take one more sip. So now he shifts to more of a lament. A lot of this is like Lamentations, right? It's like a lament. So has not man a hard service on earth? So now he shifts to just general lamentation over the existence of mankind. And are not his days like the days of a hired hand, like the slave who longs for the shadow? Hey! Just saying hi to these guys real quick. We'll get back to it. Let's roll. Let's get in there. It's going to be fun. And like a hired hand who longs for his wages, so I am allotted months of emptiness, and nights of misery are apportioned to me. Oh, they're going to kill him. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's be totally empty of all of our... Oh, man, he's got like a cool looking... I'm going to die. You guys focus him. I can't use any of my heals for this one. Thanks, boys. Wow, that was cool. We should become a malformed dragon, dude. Right. Oh, man, I missed that roll completely. All right. That was so fast. He's going to kill him so fast. It's going to be crazy. All right. Good. Sorry, I don't think the other dude's even coming over here. He's just watching this bleed guy kill him. Oh, nope. He died. He was too cocky, and he died. He's so floaty. That's terrible. I don't even know what he was using. My covet. God bless you, men of iron. You've been here before, right? Welcome back. We're gonna have a lot of what's it called? Runes. Okay. So I am allotted months of emptiness, and nights of misery are apportioned to me. But when I lie down, I say, when shall I arise? But the night is long, and I toss and turn until dawn. So even when I go and I seek the escape of sleep, I have to count the hours until dawn. I'm in so much pain and so much misery consistently that I can't even get good rest at night. I don't even get the break of sleep at night, right? I'm just waiting for the end of this thing. My flesh is clothed with worms and dirt. My skin, hardness that breaks out afresh. These boils, these things that we talked about when the enemy comes.
Is unbound.
Who's that? Is that one of like the finger ladies or whatever? It's gonna burn. Okay. We're going to skip this, you guys. It's been quite a few years at this point. If you haven't seen it, you should go check it out. You should just play the game. Okay. My skin hardness and breaks out afresh. My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle, and come to their end without hope. My life is already so short, and now I'm dealing with this just immense level of pain day in and day out with no hope, with no sleep, with no freedom. So we've shifted away from this response to Eliphaz, and now we're talking about the nature of mankind, the nature of life, and the nature of God's relationship with man, right? My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle, and I come to their end without hope. Remember that my life is a breath. I'm here today and I'm gone tomorrow. My eye will never again see good. I've lost any hope that this is going to change or shift or be different than it is today. The eye of him who sees me will behold me no more. While your eyes are on me, I shall be gone. I'm going to die pretty soon anyway. And when you look at me, God, when you look at me, the eye of him who sees me, when you look at me, I shall be gone. I cannot handle you watching me anymore, these things happening to me anymore. As the cloud fades and vanishes, so he who goes down to Sheol does not come up. He returns no more to his house, nor does his place know him anymore. Therefore, I will not restrain my mouth. I will speak in the anguish of my spirit. I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. Am I the sea or a sea monster? Some will translate this as, am I a sea monster or a dragon, right? Am I this thing of chaos that, like, because the sea at that time was viewed as like one of the more dangerous things. It was this unknown, this chaotic turmoil, and there would constantly be this talk of how God controlled the sea and that which was in it, right? It was this fear element. And he's saying, am I so important? Am I so problematic to you or to the people around me that your eye needs to be on me? Like, who am I? Am I like the sea? Am I this massive tumult that all of humanity is terrified of, that you must guard me, that you set a guard over me? Like, what is it about me? Why am I experiencing this? Why are you taking this out against me, God? So he's shifted completely to where he is talking directly to God above. He's no longer talking to his friends at all. Right? Why is this guard put over me? When I say my bed will comfort me and my couch will ease my complaint, then you scare me with dreams and terrify me with visions. Even when I attempt to go to sleep and I do fall asleep, I'm tormented by dreams and visions. There is no escape for me. There is nothing that I can look to for freedom from this. We should do that. There you go. All right, we'll keep moving. So that I would choose strangling and death rather than my bones. I loathe my life. I would not live forever. Leave me alone, for my days are a breath. I'm only going to live a few more years. Hey, Tristan, you have a good day too, man. Hope you enjoy your Saturday. I'm only going to live a few more years. Like, can I not just have those in peace, or can you not just kill me? One of the two. My life is so short. What is it that you are taking this out on me? I loathe my life. I would not live forever. Leave me alone, for my days are a breath. If you can't take just existing with me and forgiving me, then at least leave me in darkness. And I don't think he understands the full depth of what that means, but it's like, if you could just leave me alone and just not touch me anymore, so that I could just die in peace. And then he says something. He says, what is man that you make so much of him? Who am I? Why is it that you're even interested in me at all? Hey, welcome, man. Thank you for following. Sifelan, welcome. I never actually went down in this hole. Let's do it. Is this like still the chance to go and do the chaos ending or whatever? Is that what's going on with this? Oh, I'm gonna die. No, we're alive. Watch this. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. 1 second. Wait, 1 second. 1 second. That felt like a ripoff. All right, first try. Here we go. You guys ready? Nope. See, first try every time. Every time. We got him. Usually in the morning we go live. It's like 7:30 a.m. Eastern. It's 5:30 my time. But I live in Mountain Time. I've got a pretty demanding job and 5 kids, so I don't have a lot of time later in the day to. We got him. So, but we usually do it 7 days a week. So we're here every single morning and we go through this. Oh, cool. Yeah. 5:30 a.m. A nice bright and early time to play video games and talk about the word. Okay, so what is man that you make so much of him? This is repeated a ton, right? So like this is super, super interesting to me. So what is man that you are mindful of him? And this is phrased slightly differently, but all throughout the Old Testament and even in the New Testament, it's referenced this phrase. It's likely that this was written before all these other references. Job is normally thought of during the time of like Abraham, the forefathers,
right? So this would have been like in the time of Genesis that this would have been written. That's a guess. Bear that in mind. Take what you want with from it. But it's interesting because we see all of this wisdom literature inverted when Job is talking about this stuff. So everywhere else, when this is used, it's this like positive thing. Thank you for the compliment, Binna. But here, it's reversed from everything else we see. Everywhere else where it says, "What is man that you are mindful of him?" the person is talking about how good God is. Like how good he is to his people, how wonderful he is. It's like, what is man that you even care about us? Why is not our life like that of Job? Right? That's essentially what they're saying. And they could be directly quoting it, they could not be, but it is brought up many times. I feel like that should let me parry. Brought up many times. He's not dead yet. There you go. We got him. Okay. What is man that you make so much of him and that you set your heart on him? Why do you even look at me? What have I done to deserve you to like be here and look at me in this way? That you visit him every morning and test him every moment. How long will you not look away from me, nor leave me alone till I swallow my spit? If I sin, what do I do to you, you watcher of mankind? Hold me to account. Bring me. He's using essentially like a court like conversation. He's like, bring me to court. Show me what I've done wrong. Show me what I owe you. And he says, why have you made me your mark? Why have I become a burden to you? Why do you not pardon my transgression and take away my iniquity? And here we see the beginnings of what the gospel is. Job understands preemptively the nature of who he is and who God is. Job already gets it. He understands that he's like, listen, we both know I've never been good enough for you, that I've never lived up. I cannot be good enough for you. And then he calls out the same thing that we see David call out and Abraham call out and Moses call out of, will you please pardon my iniquity? I cannot do this myself. I need you to pardon my transgression. If I have sinned against you, please tell me. I believe myself to be upright in your sight, and I already know I'm not perfect, but my expectation was that you loved me and would pardon me of this. For now I shall lie on the earth. You will seek me, but I shall not be. You've reached the end of me, God. I don't have anything left. It's just time for me to die. I have nothing left. Oh, we haven't died yet, so we can keep summoning guys? Let's do it. Let's have them go fight all these guys for us. So this is, I don't know, this is a super good chapter for me. I'm very grateful for it because I think it changes my perspective of a lot of like what we should be expected. I think a lot of times in my mind, I'm like, hey, we should be expected to just like grin and bear it, expect persecution, expect these things to happen. And now it's like, man, God is gracious, right? Hey, thank you so much for following Brand's World. He's super gracious to us, and he's willing to listen to our cries and our pain and our torment. I like how I just called these guys in here to just fight the regular enemies. It's going to be great. Life application. We should go into that. It's okay. It's okay to express pain honestly, right? Like it's okay to be imperfect. To not be where you want to be. And to just tell God, right? Be open and transparent with God. It's also important, right? We look at how his friends are reacting, and it's going to get worse, by the way. It doesn't get better. But how his friends are like actually reacting and showing him quote unquote love is not always helpful, right? That's like super important because they're going to keep going and they're going to say that he is not doing what he needs to do and being who he needs to be. So not all advice that we bring is actually helpful to somebody. And sometimes we could just be silent. It is funny watching how much health these things have. It's a lot. It is a lot. Job also shows us to bring our questions directly before God. Come cry out to him. Actually show him like what we're dealing with, right? He's not afraid of your questions. He's not afraid of the question of whether or not it's okay to smoke, right? That's not something like he's purchased a way through us for us through Jesus to be able to come directly before him without having to sacrifice animals before we can even approach his presence. I need some some fire. Also, pain distorts perspective, right? When we're in pain, like Job's. Oh, and now we've lost our access to the internet. Apparently, what's interesting is we just lost connection here. 1 second, I gotta clear this off. Hold on. There we go. We've just invaded. All right, we did it. Great job, everybody. We killed the flowers. Where's the bad guy? We just got invaded. I don't know where he's at. He's probably sitting at the top of this thing. Is there no 2 invaders? We're good. Oh, I think I was saying pain distorts perspective. So he starts to view God as against him, even though he's not. And it's important for us to remember that, like, our perspective. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Why would it be anything else? I will say everything down here is allergic to fire. Are they standing there waiting for the guy to crawl up? Okay. That's locked. Hello. Wow. Good job, guys. Way to go. All right. I think it's about time for us to be done, huh? We got the 2 chapters. Tomorrow we're going through, I think it's just 1 chapter. I think that, what's his name is not, Bildad, I think is the guy's name that's we're reading through next. I think he's just 1 chapter speaking. So we'll go through probably just chapter 8 tomorrow, which will be fun. I don't know that I want to spend a bunch of time down here. I kind of want to get to the DLC. Are we stuck? How do I get out? I don't know where to go. These guys are going to be stuck with me. They're going to have to, like, quit out because I don't actually know how to get out of here. I don't know. But I appreciate y'all being here. If you enjoy this, give us a follow. Follow along. We'll be here every single morning. This is just helpful for me. It centers me actually during the day because I kind of have to prep and plan ahead and come prepared with stuff to talk about. Can you break this? You don't have the right. Am I crazy? Hi. Okay, we're going to follow him. You can fall a long way in this game. Where do we go? Oh, we have to go through this tunnel. Sweet, we did it. Great job. All right. If anyone has any prayer requests, now's the time. If you want me to pray for something for you, let me know. I'm happy to. I believe that prayer of righteous people are powerful and effective. And I just fell through a hole that I didn't see. You guys let me know. Also, if you have any questions, let me know as well. I'm totally uneducated, but I'll happy to give my insight or my thought. Oh. Totally uneducated. We did it. What's this do? Let's roll. Here, hold on. There we go. Gotta go this way. We gotta go this way. Feels like that should kill that guy. Okay. We did it. Is this a dead end over here? Oh my goodness, every single time they try to show me something, I fall through a hole. Every single time. I feel like this is going to be where like one of those big, nasty ones of these are. Yep, it is. That worked out. That worked out. All right. I feel bad about leaving these guys. I'm going to hop off, though, here in just a second. Because I think it's time for us to go and love on my family for the day, you know? Enjoy it. I've also got a men's breakfast to go to this morning, so that'll be fun. Where's the way out? Where is the way out? Can you please pray for my trip this May? Going to Florida. Sweet. Yeah, I'll pray for that. Is that for, like, work or for fun or what? Okay, he's calling me over there. He knows what we're doing. He knows what we're doing. Let's do it. Rolling Loud concert. That sounds cool. I don't know who Rolling Loud is. Sounds great, though. Yeah, I'll pray for that. I need some prayer for stuff going on with work. We got it's a lot of good stuff. I just fell through the hole again. Man, I'm an idiot. Man, I'm an idiot. These guys are going to hate me by the end of this thing. They're going to... Thank you. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Thanks. The itch has my back. The itch is taking care of us. Let's go. I'll start jumping over holes, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here we go. We're going to clear it. You should start using the little stitcher thing he's using. That's pretty cool. Here we go. This is it. This is it. What is that? Oh, it's just a... This really works out if y'all work together. Nice job, everybody. We're all working together. Oh, he's... Okay. They can take care of that guy. I don't know where I'm at. Yeah, there you go. We're making progress. Look at that. Can I open up this door? I can. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Okay, we're going to keep moving. We're going to keep moving. That's pretty sweet. It's good to find. You go down here? No. It'll die. I think we might have lost our friends. No, we didn't. He's still here. let's keep going. Nope. We don't even need to kill him. Let's go this way. Dude, there's so many different routes to take. Holy smokes. There's a lot of areas to go. Gotta get out of that. Oh no, he's dead. He died. So sad. Can I open this door? No, can't. Can't open that one. All right, I feel bad for these guys, but I've got to go. Well, we'll be back here tomorrow. Anyone who wants to join us, you're welcome to. I'm so happy that you guys were here. And, yeah, we'll keep carrying on through Job. Getting to experience some nice despair. It's going to be great. Watch this. Nope. It's going to explode. Oh, I thought I could get it. We got it. We got it. Omen Bairn. We need to get the, isn't there a version like Moog or something down here? Somewhere? I think that's right. I think it is. Be wary of mushroom. I'm good. Oh, I know where we're at now. Okay. This is what we need. Anthony, thank you for following, man. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Oh. All right. I'm going to sit down. I'm sending Furled Finger home. I'm going to be all done. How do I... Can I send them home? Oh, can't. Can't do it. I'm stuck. I have to use them. What if I just accidentally kick them off the side and we can all leave? 3, 4. You know what I could do? I know what I could do. Hold on. Let me show you guys something. This is a little trick I learned back in the day. Watch this. If you come over here and you go, you got to hop back on this bridge. And then if you run like this and just leap. Oh, no. Never mind. I just ended up. Oh, great. Okay. Well, I was trying to kill myself, but it did not work at all. Did not work at all. And hold on. I wanted to get closer back to the entrance, but that's not going to happen. Okay, we're all good. We did it. We're returning them to their world. We're returning to ours. You guys have a great day. I pray that you guys keep Christ the center focus of your life, that you stay in step with the Spirit, and that you enjoy a great Saturday. And we will see you guys, if you want to be here tomorrow morning. Sundays are usually the lowest turnout day, but we'll still be here because I wake up anyway, and so I just come sit here and do this. So you guys have a great day, and we'll see you then. Thanks.